Hi, my name is Bob Umlas. I've been an MVP for 25 years for Excel, and I'm going to show you a couple of tricks here using mailing labels. As you can see by the text box in yellow, that the task here is to sort these addresses by the last name. And that's not an easy task at first glance, certainly. This tip will make it pretty easy, but if I tried to sort them as it is now, and I just click on this on the Data tab, I get quite a mess, as you would expect. So I want to keep these groups together while I sort them. So I do need a helper column to do that. But what I say in the helper column is going to do that. In fact, what I'm going to do is insert a row first, which is kind of an important step because I need to reference cell A1. So here I'm going to say if cell A1 is equal to blank, null, then I want A2. Otherwise, I want B1, the cell above. And we'll see how that works in a moment. Let me widen this. If I fill this all the way down, and I purposely am including the blank at the end, the blank row for Tina Spencer, then you can see that this is all set for our sorting. And how it works is, clearly the cell in the first one is pretty easy. A2 is blank, so I'm picking up the name. But when I'm here in cell B3, A2, the cell above and to the left, is not blank. So I'm going to pick up what I picked up before, the cell above. And you can see that each of these picks up the range that I need. So that all I need to do when I'm sorting is click on this, and everything is in perfect sequence. If I did not include that extra blank at the bottom, this would not be here, and these two would be next to each other. So I need that extra blank at the beginning. So I'm done with this. I can get rid of the column. Control minus will do that. Another control minus, and the task is complete. On this next tab, mailing labels 2, we have a bunch of names and addresses. Goes down to name 30, name, address, city, comma, state, zip. And what I want to do is reorganize this so that I have name 1, address 1, city, state, and zip 1. Name 1 here, address 1 here, city, state, and zip, and a blank. If I try to start off by doing equals A1, followed by equals B1, followed by equals C1, and then even try to get clever by including this extra blank as I fill down, I'm missing quite a bit. What happened to name 2, 3, and 4? What happened to name 5, 6, 7, and 8, etc.? So that won't work. Granted, I could probably use some sort of weird offset formula, but it's a little bit tricky. Certainly I could do it in VBA. Lots of ways to do it, but let's take a look at an idea where we don't use a formula at all. We just use the reference without the equal sign. If I do A1 here, and then B1, and then C1, there's actually not much I can do with it. Even if I include that, I get the right references, which is pretty cool, but then what? So it's a good start, but here's the actual solution. I'm going to do XA1, and XB1, and XC1. And now when I include the extra blank at the bottom to separate, there are 30 names and there's 4 of these, so I need to go down to row 120 and fill down. I now have all the addresses or references that I want, but these are not formulas, and I can simply go to the Home tab, find and select, replace. I replace an X with an equals X, and I am done. I didn't mean equals X. I am not done. X, well now I have equals X. So I want to replace X now with nothing. What I really wanted was replace X with equals. Replace all. There we go. I'll leave that mistake in because we do make mistakes. It's nice to see how we go about fixing it. So that does that. Hope you enjoyed this set of tips. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.